For 40 years, those employees who excel in their positions at NIB-associated agencies have been eligible for the Peter J. Salmon National Employee of the Year Award. This award is named after the late Peter Salmon, who was instrumental in advocating passage of the Wagner-O'Day Act and the subsequent formation of NIB. This award is presented to honor an employee at an NIB-associated agency who demonstrates outstanding work ethic and achievement. In 1996, the Milton J. Samuelson National Achievement Award was established. This award is presented to an individual who demonstrates career advancement at an associated agency or in the private sector. The late Milt Samuelson, former NIB board member and past executive director of Chicago Lighthouse, was a leader in the blindness field and an advocate for upward mobility and placement programs benefiting people who are visually impaired. Though the recipients of these awards come from all over the country and from all walks of life, they have one thing in common: a determination to succeed despite any obstacle. Before presenting the awards for the 2007 Employees of the Year, let's take a moment to see where just a few of the previous winners are today. Brian Baldwin from the San Antonio Lighthouse for the Blind was the 1993 Peter J. Salmon National Employee of the Year. While working at the Lighthouse, Brian became an adaptive technology instructor. In 2002, he accepted a position as an employment assistance specialist for the Division of Blind Services of Texas. Brian has been instrumental in helping hundreds of people who are blind find employment. Mary Clardy, now Mary Patterson, from the Lighthouse for the Blind of Houston, was the 1997 Peter J. Salmon National Employee of the Year. Mary was selected for her performance as a switchboard operator for the VA hospital, the first recipient who was working on a service contract. She has said that the greatest thing about receiving the award was that it gave her the opportunity to tell everyone at the conference that people who are blind can be productive members of the workforce. Roosevelt Stevenson of the Seattle Lighthouse for the Blind was selected as the Peter J. Salmon National Employee of the Year in 2000 for his outstanding work in production. In 2005, he was promoted to sales representative for Seattle's Sales and Marketing Department. Roosevelt has said that receiving the award gave him the same feeling as a Heisman Trophy winner. When he talks about winning, he still gets tears in his eyes. David Buckner from Winston-Salem Industries for the Blind was selected as the 2002 Peter J. Salmon National Employee of the Year. At that time, David worked as a material handler for Winston-Salem. Today, he is a supervisor for the Impulse Merchandising Program and oversees 23 employees. Jen Arnold from the Seattle Lighthouse for the Blind was selected as the 2003 Milton J. Samuelson National Achievement Award recipient. For 7 years, she was the administrative assistant for the deaf-blind program at the Lighthouse and is proud of what she has accomplished as a mother since leaving there in 2004. Like many of her peers, Jen hopes to complete her education, focusing on communication arts and public relations. Kelly Hightower Spruill from Raleigh Lions Clinic for the Blind was the 2004 Milton J. Samuelson Achievement Award recipient. In 2005, she graduated from NIB's Business Management Training and was promoted from Assistant Director of Service Development to Director of Development. Today, she is the agency's Vice President of Development and Community Relations. According to Kelly, receiving the Samuelson Award confirmed that, when empowered, people who are blind can and will achieve. These are just a few of the incredible employees from throughout our network who prove that people who are blind can achieve great success in the world of business. Where will this year's winners take us? Stay tuned for great things to come from the 2007 winners and nominees of the NIB Employee of the Year Awards.